Some fears are not meant to be conquered, but understood and gently lived beside. You may be afraid, you may tremble, but remember, even your frightened self is still a whole and worthy self. Fear is not a flaw, it is simply a part of the night. And you still carry stars and the promise of morning. So breathe slowly, take your own hand, and whisper, I will walk with you through this stretch of darkness. You are not broken, you are just hurt. Some fears don't come from the present, but from a version of you, the one who was hurt and never had time to fully heal. Fear isn't your enemy, it's just the younger you, still hiding in a corner, wondering if the world is safe. That's why you may overdefend, doubt too quickly, or panic when kindness arrives. It's okay. Just whisper gently to that part of you, I'm here. I understand you. The night will not last forever. Have you ever felt in the dead of night as if fear might swallow you whole? That invisible weight pressing on your chest, making you wonder if you can still hold on. But lift your eyes, look out the window. Even the darkest night will eventually make way for light. Fear is only part of the night, and you are still meant to meet the morning. Even the you in fear deserves love. Have you noticed? We're often hardest on ourselves in our most fragile moments. We feel not brave enough, not strong enough, not good enough. But in truth, you don't have to prove anything. Even the version of you who trembles in fear deserves to be held with tenderness. Please remember, love is not a reward, it is a permission. We are not meant to defeat fear. You've heard it before, haven't you? Conquer your fears, crush the darkness. But sometimes true strength doesn't roar, it embraces. When you stop seeing fear as your enemy, it becomes less terrifying. So give yourself a hug, and when fear visits again, tell it gently, I see you, but I won't run anymore. You're not cowardly, you've just been alone too long. Some fears don't mean you're weak, they mean you've been carrying too much for far too long, all on your own. If you feel afraid now, don't blame yourself for not being strong enough. Instead, offer yourself a gentle truth. You've come so far already, You've done so well. When fear comes, just stay alive. You don't need to be fearless right now. You don't need to bounce back today. When fear rises like a tide, just do one thing. Stay alive. One breath, a sip of water, a single phrase to hold you through this moment. The rest, we'll take care of later. You're not too sensitive. The world is too rough. You think you're too sensitive, but that's not true. You simply remember that the world was meant to be soft, that hearts were meant to be kind. Fear tricks you into thinking you're too much. But never forget, your feelings are not flaws. They are the antennae of your soul, reaching toward what is most worth loving. Even in fear, flowers bloom. Some nights, you'll think you won't make it, but life will always find a crack, and from it a flower no one expected will bloom. Fear won't claim you forever. It only came to say you cared deeply about this world. And one day you'll look back and see, in the darkest places, your tears bloomed into light. Some fears are just unspoken wishes. You fear change, the unknown, and the dreams you've never dared to speak aloud. But fear, it's just your soul's other voice, waiting to be heard. It asks you softly, what is it that you truly want? And when you pause, when you finally ask yourself with tenderness, fear loosens its grip, and your longing begins to glow. It's not a weakness to need others. You've been strong for so long that asking for help feels like failure. But strength was never meant to be silence. Even trees lean toward sunlight, even oceans follow the pull of the moon. You're not meant to carry everything alone. Let someone stay beside you, not to fix you, just to be there as you breathe through the fear. Fear is proof that you still care. If you feel fear, it means something matters. You fear because you love, because you hope, because you want to stay. So instead of fighting it, place a hand on your heart and say, this fear is proof that I am alive and that I still believe in something beautiful. The smallest safe place. When fear grows loud, make a small circle with your hands, a shelter no bigger than your breath. Sit inside it with your eyes, with your heartbeat, with the part of you that still believes. This is enough for now, a quiet the size of your palm, where you can stay, until the world softens again. Let the body lead, unclench your jaw. Lower your shoulders, find your feet on the ground. Name 5 sounds, 4 gentle colors, 3 places your breath can reach. Let the body go first, the heart will follow, and fear will remember how to loosen its fist. Fear and the door left ajar. Fear knocks, not to break in, but because a room in you wants light. You don't have to open wide. Leave the chain on, let a sliver in. Say, I see you. Then ask the quiet, which truth needs air so I can breathe again?